How are we, folks? Morning, everyone. Folks, we'll be getting going in about 30-40 seconds. So any last warm-up bits that you want to get done yourself before we get stuck into ours, feel free. I think we're just waiting on one or two more people possibly to join in. How are we? Perfect. Okay, I'm happy enough to go with that. So my name is Luke. If you haven't had a class with me before, how are you? Good morning. Hope you've had a good week so far. We're into the Thursday morning class. I'm just going to get you to mute your microphone there, just for those people who just joined in, if possible. If you could mute your microphone, that'd be great. Okay, so on Tuesday's class, we worked some Tabata work. So we were working for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and we did 3 sort of blocks of 4 minutes. Today, we're going to work a little bit differently. We're going to be working for 40 seconds on, with 15 seconds off, with 4 different exercises. We're going to do that for 2 rounds. Then we're going to add some exercises on for the 3rd, add some more on for the 4th round. So in total, we're going to be doing 4 rounds of different exercises, with the rounds increasing after a while. All right, so we're going to start off with our warm-up, our normal warm-up, ankles and wrists, nice big circles with one ankle and both wrists, just to get the synovial fluid. You can do this as fast as you like. There's no chance you're really straining anything with this. It's just about opening the joints up, especially if you're just up this morning. We'll change over, we go opposite foot and opposite direction then with the wrists. Hopefully you guys can all hear me all right. If not, just if you do the little hand up button, I'll be able to check for you if you want to send a message to let me know that you can't hear me. We go feet and knees nice and close together then, nice. Keep the toes touching off each other, big toes all the time. We're going small circles, left to right. Just going to let somebody in here. Good stuff. We'll take it down in the opposite direction. So we're going the opposite direction. Circles are a little bit bigger now, so they're a little bit bigger. I'm going to bring it up to our hips next. So feet are shoulder width apart. We're working from out to in. One leg only. We're just working the leg from out to in. Super. Take your time with it. And we'll change direction now from in to out. So same leg now working in to out. And we'll change over. Opposite leg out to in. And into out. And relax. Next up, we're going to go feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Okay, I want you to try and keep your legs as straight as possible. With right hand, we're going to grab left ankle. And then with left arm, we're reaching up to the ceiling. And we're just holding for 2 seconds on each side. Stretch it up and change. Stretch it up and change. All the time, keep looking at the hand that's up towards the ceiling. So really try to twist that lower back as much as you can. Hold it for 2 or 3 seconds on each side. Really grab the ankle, pull yourself into the ankle as you're stretching up towards the ceiling. Very good. And relax. We'll bring it back up to standing. We're just going to go with some knee tucks. So all I want is 2 or 3 small steps. Grab the knee in, tuck it towards the chest. 2 or 3, knee in towards chest. 2 or 3 steps, knee in. Really hug that knee in towards your chest as tight as you can. I'm going to change it then to flicking the heel up behind. So 2 or 3 steps, heel up, 2 or 3 seconds, 2 or 3 steps, heel up. Good. We'll bring it down to our torso rotation. So arms pressed out in front as far as you can. We're opening one arm out at a time. And relax. We're getting into our pulse rate. So moving foot to foot. Nice big arm circles going forward. Let everything go as loose as possible. We keep going with that. I'm going to change direction. We're going in the opposite direction now with the arms still just moving foot to foot. I'm progressing to nice easy high knees. Pumping the arms, pumping the knees, getting them right up as high as you can. So knees right up. I'm going to change the heels, flicking our heels up behind. And then we're progressing into jumping jacks, feet wide, arms nice and high. Good, we're going to go into bodyweight squats next, so the blood is flowing that little bit quicker. Feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. As we're sitting down into our squat, we're pressing our arms away, pressing away, right down the bottom of your squat, and return it back in, bring your hands back in to meet your chest. Let's keep working on that. Good, really good, guys. Sitting right down. Sorry, just need to admit somebody else in. Keep it going. Good. On your next squat, I'll get you to sit right down the bottom. We'll bring our elbows to our knees and we're just moving side to side slowly, opening out our hips that little bit more. Super. From here, we'll walk out into our high plank where we're rotating, reaching up for the ceiling with the top arm back to the center and opposite side. Super. Take your time. Make sure your whole body is turning side on to the floor as you stretch it right up towards the ceiling. Not so much behind your body, but straight up for the sky or the ceiling, wherever you are. And we drop it down to all fours. So we're in all fours, we're just going to work our scapular press, so looking at pinching shoulder blades together, and then rounding shoulder blades out. So keeping arms as straight as you can, pinch shoulder blades together, round shoulders out. Pinch and round. And relax on this, we'll bring left foot in by left hand. We're going to straighten back leg out and we're just holding this position, really sticking the chest out, pushing the floor away hard. And then we'll bring our movement in, reaching across our body and reaching up for the ceiling. Across and up. We'll do 6 or 7 on each side. Once you have your 7 done, you can switch it over. You can go opposite side. Good, pop the foot out, bring the opposite one in. So only 6 or 7 on each side. Excellent, guys, it's looking good, well done. Hopefully you're starting to feel a good bit looser now. Once you have those 6 or 7 done on the second side, grab a quick drink. We're going to get into our first block of exercises. Just going to get our timer set up. Super. So on our first round, we're going to take it just a little bit slower. I'll give you a little bit longer in between each exercise. It just gives me time to demonstrate the next one. So we're going to work 4 different exercises. One of them we're going to work left side and right side. The other 4 we're just going to work straight through for the 40 seconds. I'll demonstrate it before we work for the 40. So just wait until you hear me say work. And then we'll have about 20-25 seconds until the next round starts as I'm demonstrating. The rest time then will get a little bit shorter as we go after that when it becomes a little bit more fluid and you guys know the exercises. So first one, we're going to go lower body. So with our first lower body exercise, we're just going with our traveling squat. So with that, we start off up tall with feet really, really narrow. Okay, we're squatting down in that narrow position to hop up, to bring the feet a little bit wider to a middle position, then wider again to a wide position, back to the middle and back to the center. Middle, wide, middle, center. Okay, so that's our first exercise. Try to get right down into your squat and up all the way up out of it each time. We're going to work, as I said, for 40 seconds. So I'm going to get the timer going here. So we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's work narrow, middle, wide, middle, narrow, middle, wide, middle, narrow. Keep that going. Good. Doesn't need to be a crazy big jump. You don't want your chest to drop down too low. Good. And try to keep your hands in front. Good stuff. Hagen, tell them to join in. More than welcome. 15 seconds. Good, guys. Hit that middle, narrow, wide. Middle, narrow. Excellent. Looking good all around. Keep it going. And time. Good stuff. We're going to take it down to the floor. So with our push-up, we're going to go with some scrambling. So we're starting out high position. We're walking out into that push-up. We're down, we're up, and we're walking back in. If you need to regress it, bend your knees, get yourself closer to the ground. Scramble out, down to your knees with a push-up, down, up, and back in to bring yourself up. Okay? So again, inchworm out, into push-up, inchworm back in. We're going working in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go for it. Walk your body out. Good. Excellent. Go push-up. Remember, with your push-up, you want those elbows tucking in tight, not really wide. Tuck them in as if you're pushing somebody away. In your 40 seconds, you should be looking at getting 8 to 10 of these done. So get that scramble going a little bit quicker. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, everybody. Well done. Good. Alvin, drop your hips in a little bit more. Try to bring your chest down a bit closer to the ground. And remember, elbows tuck, not elbows wide. And time. Super, super, super. Well done. Okay, we're going to go now with our ab exercise. So this one, you may have, if you've done any classes with me before, you probably have done this one before. What I'll get you to do is tuck your right knee in, or your left knee in as close to you as you can, and bring your left arm back behind your head. Then I'm going to sit up and reach across your body to touch your toe. This is the easy version, touching your toe like so. Harder version, press it hard into the ground, get your whole body up off the ground to touch the toe, and returning back down to the floor. We're going to stay working one side only, so it's going to be left side only, reaching across our body to touch the opposite toe. And we'll give it a shout then after 40 seconds and we'll switch it over. So everybody down to the floor. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. Left arm going across, up we go to touch, back down. Left arm across, to touch right toe, and back down. Good. Ideally trying to get your body right up off the ground. So push hard with the hand that's on the ground. Get your body right up. Get your ass all the way up off the floor. Everybody all the way up. Good, Suzanne. Trying to get hips right up. Aiming hips right up off the ground. There we go. Better, better. Good, good. Keep that leg nice and straight, the one that you're reaching for. Tuck your heel in a little bit tighter, Emma. Tuck your heel in. And we're not changing leg. Remember, we're just working one leg at a time. And relax. Excellent. Roll your knees side to side, whatever you need to do. We're going to go into the opposite side now. I'm just going to demonstrate it again for you guys. Have a look at the screen if you're still feeling unsure. So, right knee in. Right arm back behind. I'm up and reaching across to touch. I'm back down. Up, reaching across to touch. I'm back down. I'll slow it down. Up, press hard with the foot and with the hand that's in the ground to reach across and bring it back down. All right, we're going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. Good. Unilateral exercise. So again, we're just working the one side. We're not switching in between. Good. Keep that leg straight though, guys. Keep that leg straight. It forces your abs to have to work that bit harder to reach right across to get the touch. Good, good, good. 25 seconds in, 15 to go. Looking good, everybody, looking good. 3, 2, and time. Good stuff. Bring yourself back up to your feet. We're going into our last exercise on this round, which is going to be our burpee. With our burpee, what I want is a 180 degrees. So we are squatting down, elbows to knees, hands go flat, body goes flat. We hop in and we're turning, opposite side. Down, hands flat, body flat, in, turning. So it's a 180 degree jump in between each burpee. All right, we're working for 40 seconds. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's get working. We're squatting down, hands go down, body flat. Hop in and 180 degrees to spin the opposite way. Good, keep those knees nice and wide. Super, guys, well done. Remember, it's a squat down, then your hands reach, you hop out, you don't walk out. Squat down, hands down, body flat. Excellent, nice big jump. Well done, Eamon up top, good stuff. Good, 10 seconds to go, guys. Good, hop and spin. And time, well done, well done. Get your water on board, that's the end of your first round. Good stuff. Anybody, any issues with any of those 4 exercises? No, I think the only one that was maybe causing us a bit of an issue was the sit-up one. I'll demonstrate that again when we get to it again. We're going to run through those 4 now, but we're going to have it a little bit tighter with time. So we're going to work for that 40 seconds, as I said, with 15 seconds off, and it's going to be a bit stricter on the time. So we're taking it back around to the start with our traveling squat. Get yourselves set. Remember, feet narrow, feet in the middle, feet wide, feet middle, feet narrow. We're going working in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get working.
Work for 40 seconds.
Bring yourself up, right up out of that squat. Good, 20 seconds to go. Excellent, hit those 3 spots. Narrow, middle, wide. Five seconds to go, keep it going. And time, super, we're down to the floor for our walk-in push-up. We have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's work.
Work for 40 seconds.
Good, make sure that core is nice and tight as you go into your push-up. You don't want any hips sagging in. We want to be squeezing the life out of our ass and abs. Excellent. The scramble out is looking really good though, guys. Well done. Elbows are tucking in through our push. And time. Good stuff. We are into our alternating get up. So, left knee in for everybody. Left arm back behind the head. Left knee tucked in as tight as you can. Going in 3. Reaching across our body. 2 and 1. Let's work up we go. Reach and touch and back down. Reach and touch and back down. Make sure that left leg is tucked right in tight. Good, trying to sit right the way up onto the hand. If you're staying down on the elbow, it's not going to work for you. You need to push yourself up to your hand, all the way up. That's what's going to get your ass up off the ground. Good, there we go. Keep that leg straight though, no cheating. Keep that leg straight as you reach first. Nearly there. And time, well done. Let's switch it over, opposite side. So right knee tucked right in. Right arm stretched back behind. And again, remember what I said. Don't be sitting on the elbow. Bring yourself right up to the hand so that you can push yourself all the way up. 3, 2, and 1. Over to you guys. Let's go for it. Good. Press even harder, Suzanne. Get your body up even higher. Try to get your hips up off the ground. Good, Emma, Eilish, Katie, well done. Good, Emma, good stuff. Keep that hand in the one position that's on the ground. Try not to shift it too much. There you go. Gets a little bit more through the bicep or through the tricep. Good stuff, Hagen, well done. With 10 seconds. Super, guys. Get 2 or 3 more in. You still have 5, 6 seconds. And time. Excellent. We are up to our feet. We're into our burpee for 15. Well done. You're flying. We'll keep it the same, getting that 180 degree. We're down, we're body flat. 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. Good. We don't walk our hands out. We just squat, hands go flat, and we hop out with our feet. Make sure we're hopping out the back. Keep it going, 15 seconds. Time for 2 or 3 more minimum. Keep pushing. And time. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well done, guys. That's the end of our second round. Super work. Have a drink and wipe, whatever you need to do. We're going to take it down to the floor and do a little bit of core, a little bit of ab work, and then we'll bring it back up to our feet. Oh yeah, 809. Perfect. So, with our core work, we're going to work 3 different exercises. I'm just going to tilt it down a little bit more just so you can see me a bit clearer. So the 3 exercises that we're working, the first one is going to be a teddy bear sit-up. So your feet are going to be as wide as possible. Okay, we're sitting right back into our flat position. Hands go behind our head. We reach up and we go for our left toe. We're back down, touch the ground behind our head, and we're up, going right toe. So normal speed, down, up to touch, down, and up to touch. Okay, that's our first exercise. Our second exercise, we're going to go with some in and outs. So hands by your hips if you need. We're reaching out, feet are 1 inch off the ground. We're crunching in. Try to keep your feet separated so they're not hitting off each other. Stretch it out, crunch it in. Out, in if you can, lift the hands up, stretch it out, crunch it in, stretch it out, and crunch it in. And then the third exercise is going to be a reverse crunch. Don't worry, I'm going to demo them again before we start. Hands on the ground, pressing hard, lower back nice and flat into the floor. Knees into chest, heels down to touch. Knees to chest, heels to touch. Chest are as close as you can bring them, and heels to touch. All right, so we're going to work each of these for 30 seconds on each one. So we're starting off with our teddy bear sit-ups. Everybody sitting down, feet as wide as you can get them. We're going working in 3, 2, And one, 30 seconds. Reaching back, left leg. Reaching back, right leg. Now look at your technique on that one. Good. Press the legs hard down into the floor. Good. And reach it right across. Excellent. Well done. Keep the legs as flat as you can into the floor. And make sure we're reaching right out to try and get that touch on the toes. And relax. Good stuff. We're into our second one then. So start off, hands by hips, lats them right back. Even drop your elbows down if you need to. Feet are about an inch off the ground. We're crunching in and we're returning out. Crunching in and returning out. Let's get going. If you feel comfortable, as we said, hands come up. Crunching in, stretching out. Crunching in, stretching out. Technique. Good, good. Bring the shoulders a little bit higher up off the ground. If you feel like you're leaning right back into it, try to sit up a little bit higher. As you come in, sit up that little bit higher. Good. And time. Super. We're into our reverse crunch then. So heels tucked in nice and tight, lower back flat, palms down into the ground. We're going 3, 2, and 1. Crunch the knees in, heels down to touch. Knees in, heels to touch. Really, really important, lower back is flat. We want to flatten the floor. And time. Good stuff. Well done. Roll your knees side to side, whatever you need to do to loosen the abs out. We're going to go into our second round of this. And again, it's going to be a little bit smoother time-wise. I'm just going to call it change. And we're going to go from one exercise straight into the next. So legs are wide and set, ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's work teddy bear sit-ups. And time. We're straight into our out, in and outs. Good. Technique, Katie, is excellent. Well done. Good stuff, Emma. Push it out a little bit. Get those hands up off the ground. Make it a little bit harder. There you go. You can do it. Well done. Nearly there, guys. Nearly there. And time. We're straight into our reverse crunches. Lying back. Lower back pressed flat into the floor. Knees into chest. Let's go for it. Knees in. Heels down to touch. Good. Separate the feet. We don't want them hitting off each other. We want that little bit of distance between them. Good. Take your time with it. Crunch right in as hard as you can and then lower down to touch.
Work for 40 seconds.
And time. Good stuff, everybody. Again, roll your knees side to side. We have one more round of this to do. One more round. And then we're back up to our feet. Super. Teddy bears up first, feet nice and wide. Let's really get hands right over the end of our toes now. So really reach to get that touch. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. And I see everybody getting that touch on the toes. Crunch your body right over. Your abs are nice and warm now. Super. Legs are nice and straight. Well done. Good stuff. And change. We're into our in and out straight away. Make sure we sit our body up as high as we can as we bring those knees in and then stretch it back out. Super. Again, Katie, technique, excellent. Well done, Alvin. Get hands up off the ground. Good. Hagen will sit up a little bit higher. Try to get your upper body a little bit higher up off the ground. Good, Eamon. Well done. Excellent, guys. Keep that going. That's super. Well done, Eilish and Emma. And time. Good. We're into our reverse crunches. Last one. Let's see it from everybody. Straight into it. Knees tuck. Heels touch. Knees tuck. And heels touch. Good. There's no hands under our lower back. They're just to the side of our hips. Good. Take our time on the crunch. It's slow and controlled, trying to get knees tucked right in. 5 seconds. And time. Well done. Roll the knees side to side. That's our ab part of our class done. We're going to take it back into our sort of circuit exercise part for 2 more rounds into our cool down, and then that is us. The time is now 8:17. We have about 10 minutes of work left. 3 minutes of a cool down at the end. Good stuff so far, guys. Get your water on board before we get stuck into this one. So the 2 exercises that we're going to add in, we're going to do the same 4 that we've done already. The 2 that we're going to add in, the lower body one is going to be a pendulum lunge. I'm going to show you side on. Okay, so with this, you're stepping back into a reverse lunge and then into a forward lunge. Back into a reverse and then into a forward. You're just working one leg at a time. So 40 seconds on one leg, 40 seconds on the second leg. And then the last, or the second upper body one that we're going to add in, we're going to go with our shoulder tap, knee tap. So it is shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee, and we'll actually pop it back for ankle, ankle too. Ankle, ankle. So again, shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee, ankle, ankle. They're the 2 that we're adding in. So we're going back around to the start. We're going to go with our traveling squat, feet narrow, feet middle, feet wide. 40 seconds on, going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. Good. Well done. Take your time. Make sure you get right down as deep into that squat as you can. If you need to turn your feet off in the wide one, turn your feet slightly off to the side. That's absolutely fine. Once we're not leaning in, like so. Good. With 10 seconds to go. Again, technique from everybody is spot on. Well done. And time. Good. Let's head over to our mats. We're going with our walkouts into our push-ups. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. Remember what we said with those push-ups. Elbows are tucking into our side. We don't want them up wide. It's going to make it really hard in our shoulders, which we don't want. We want it in our chest. So those elbows tuck in as if you're pushing somebody, excuse me, pushing somebody away. Excuse me. Good. Feet a little bit wider to start. Suzanne will make it a little bit easier for you. So have your feet a bit wider. Super, guys. The speed that you guys are working at this morning is excellent. Well done. And time. We'll take it down to the floor. Left knee tucked in. Left knee in, left arm back behind. 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. We're up. We touch. We're down. Up. Touch. Fifteen seconds to go. Good. If you want to challenge yourself with this one a little bit more, try shoot straight through the middle so your body doesn't twist. Try to bring your arm straight down the middle to get that touch. Well done.
15 seconds.
And time. Good. 15 seconds. We go on the opposite side. Plenty of rest, plenty of time to get your breath back. So really tear into this as fast as you can go in 3, 2, and 1. Opposite side.
Work for 40 seconds.
Good. Good. Katie, you are flying with these, but I want you to get your hips a little bit higher off the ground. So really press hard. Get those hips up as high as you can. Good, Alwyn. Keep that right foot in the same position. Right foot doesn't need to move anywhere. 15 seconds to go, guys. Come on. Get 1 or 2 more in. Last 5 seconds. And time. Up to our feet. Into our burpee next. Remember technique. Squat down, hands flat, body flat. We hop in, and we turn. 3, 2, and 1. Over to you guys. Let's go.
40 seconds.
Good. Big jump. Keeping our balance. Keep those feet nice and wide. Good, Eilish. Let's get right down deep into it. Well done, Emma. 15 seconds to go. Nailing that technique all around. 5 seconds left. And time. Good stuff. We're into our pendulum lunge up next. We will go left leg stationary, right leg working forward and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. Right leg working. Forward lunge, backwards lunge. Forward lunge, backwards lunge. Good. Let's really tear into this now. This is really going to gas the legs coming toward the end of our class. Super, guys. If you want to get a bit more out of this one, if you want to get a bit more burn, stay a little bit lower. Don't come as high. And time. Good, good. We're going to switch over opposite leg. Want to see those arms working too. So if your right leg is in front, left arm is up nice and high. When you switch, opposite arm comes through. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good. Make it an upper body exercise too, but getting those arms working. Keep it going. 15 seconds. Good. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Now we have it. Five seconds. And relax. Then we go. We're going shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee, ankle, ankle. Reaching across our body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. Shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee, ankle, ankle. Ooh, no push up. Good. Pop the hips right up to get those ankle touches. Shoulder, shoulder. Knee, knee, hip, hip, or ankle, ankle. Go with 15 seconds left. It's our last hard work this morning. 5 seconds. And time. Good, good. Well done. Super. What we are going to do for our final round, as the time, I was a little bit over with my time this morning. So what we are going to do for our final round is we're going to work for 10 seconds on, 5 seconds off on each one of the exercises. Okay, so we're going to blitz straight through the middle on all of them. And that's going to be our final round. So 10 seconds on, 5 seconds off. right the way back around to the start. So the aim of the game with this is every single exercise you do, really, really blast it, okay? I'm going to keep the timer on my watch just to make it a little bit easier for us. So we're starting off with our traveling squat, 10 seconds only. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. And time. Then we go to our walkouts. In 3, 2, and 1. We're walking out, push up, and back in. And down we stay. We are into our reach across sit-up. Left leg in, left arm back behind. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's work 10 seconds. Up we go, reach across. We'll only get 2 or 3 reps in on each thing, but that's fine. That's what we're looking for. And time. Switch it over opposite side. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's work opposite side. Keep it going. And time. Up to our feet into our burpee. Let's see everybody aiming for at least 4 burpees here. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Let's tear into it. Good. 2 seconds per burpee is no issue to you guys. 1 second left. And time. Good. 5 seconds. We go with our... Jeez, I pulled a mind blank here. What was up next? Our traveling lunge, yeah. Or sorry, forward back lunge. 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. We're back. And time. Let's switch it over. Straight in. And time, then we go. Shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee, ankle, ankle. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's work. Make this as snappy as you like. Not too worried about your hips now. I just want speed. Shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee, ankle, ankle. 5 seconds to go. And time. Well done, guys. Well done. Excellent work. Get your water on board. Have a well-deserved break. Okay, so the time is 8:29. I know I'd usually run through a cool down with you guys, just I have to pop off to teach another class at 8:30, so I apologize. If possible, to start your cool down from your lower body. So start with your calves, our normal calf stretch, up into our hamstrings, then into our quads, and then finally into our upper body. All right, so take your time with your cool down. Well done on this morning's class. If you're taking part in tomorrow's FM 104 class, I'll be instructing that, so I'll see you guys then. If not, I'll see you at some stage next week. All right, well done, guys. See you later on.
Luke.
Have a good day.
Cheers, thanks.
Bye.
Thanks, Luke. Thank you.